Alright, it's a 75 GT 750 Water Buffalo. I'm trying to get this bad boy up and running. Pulled the carbs, cleaned them in the ultrasonic, rebuilt them. This tank I'm not going to run, it's just something to hold some fuel. I'm concerned about the radiator and that's actually pumping water. And I was told these things it'd have to idle for like 10 or 15 minutes or something until you could actually see, you know, some flow in the top. And I've been revving it and warming it up. Primed some, there were some air bubbles in these little guys right here, the oil pump, these front three lines, and they work themselves out. Put on a pretty good smoke show in here. Blew one of the baffles out. I think I'm just going to pull them anyway. I think it sounds awesome without them. But filled this bad boy up, just regular water, and it's actually feeling warmer now. I wonder if that opened up. Will be encouraging just to see some movement or something, so I know I'm not cooking the frickin' you know, gonna hot seize it or something. It's so hot now, you know, I can't touch it for more than, you know, like a second or two, and probably about a second. So when the head's that hot, I would assume that the liquid cooling would begin. But like I said, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of flow up in there. Starts up and runs great. Turn it on. I don't have the filters, so I have to run it with a choke a little bit. But normally just fires. But motor seems to run really strong. It's banging on all threes. Now it's pooping a little bubble. But it wasn't, you know, flowing and flowing and flowing like, you know, I've seen in like an old F100 or something like that. There's a thermostat, and I guess that's my next place to check out, is to check and make sure that bad boy's opening up when it should. But she's pretty young, 17,000 miles, and was in really good shape, you know, overall. The pipes, headers look really awesome. I want to say it could have been that long ago this bad boy was on the road. There was actually a chip right here. Someone was digging around with it. Don't know what happened. They got another one of those on the way off eBay. And these bolts right here were missing. That guy, and that guy. I think there was like one, and that guy's missing. This is all just was finger tight. Someone was in there looking around, poking around. I actually took the starter cover off, but gotta definitely get a new petcock kit. That thing is just horrid. It only actually lets gas out through the outlet when it's in the prime position. If you put it on or reserve, it just starts like flowing, you know, out of the bad seal right, you know, somewhere up in here. So it's kind of strange. I was thinking about getting the adapter and just running a pingle, because this is the old diaphragm, you know, type petcocks, and I'm assuming that's where that's supposed to go. I think that end was already there when I pulled it, but that's pretty much it. All the electrics look really clean. It's definitely the start of a cool project. I'm going to definitely have to rebuild the master cylinder at least. Don't know about the calipers yet, but I managed to pry it off and check this carnage out. Ew. Pretty rough. I'm not even going to try to, you know, screw that. I'll just get a new one. So that's it. Any comments on the water pump dealie would be awesome. If anyone out there has any more knowledge about these than I do. From look underneath too, it's not leaking. Like, there's a water pump. And it does look like someone had the cap off at once. It looks like there's some RTV sealant or something. But it's not leaking anywhere around there, either side. I checked. I didn't want to go fooling with that till I was absolutely positive that this thing isn't pumping, because, you know, the engine runs so strong. It would be just a, you know, cleanup job and a tune-up job pretty much, and this thing wouldn't be far from being back on the streets. So there she blows.